Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, teacher.
Good morning, Alejandro. Good morning, Victor. I hope you are well and during this rains. It's been very, very hard. Everybody is having problems with their houses, especially the roof. Somebody's here else. Hi, Juan. Good to see you. Hello, Juan. Juan Miguel. My three masters of the school. That's great to know. And you know that this friendship will last forever. When I get older, you will be speaking English, and I hope you can talk to me in English when you see me or meet me on the streets. Oh, don't tell me you don't have. Good morning. Okay. And I'm going to share my screen. Moment. Can you see this?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
What can you see? FCE. First of all, Victor, FCE. What can you see on the picture?
A group of three girls and a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And the question, which is, why am I me?
Yeah, what am I me? What do you understand or the topic is going to be about with that title? When I say, why am I me?
Probably, I mean, it's like when at the school we have these classes about philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
By this
Behavior.
way, yeah, exactly. I think that by this way is this topic.
Yeah, it's about who you are
Yes.
and why you are like this. Sometimes you start thinking about you do things, but you don't know why. So we need to know always why we are the way we are. Okay. And this is a family. So this question you're going to see in this class that is related to our family. But first of all, look at these people. They have in the picture, they are doing different activities. But we're not going to see what activities they are doing, is how are they feeling in that moment? What is their behavior? Okay. Why are they acting like this? But I will give you some words and you have to tell me which do you think if you consider that they are like this. Look at these words. Ambitious. Repeat, ambitious.
Ambitious.
Blunt.
Ambitious.
Blunt.
Blunt.
Clever.
And
Clever.
Creative.
Creative.
Good fun.
Good fun.
good fun.
Hardworking.
Hardworking.
Impatient.
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 Judgmental.
Judgmental.
Nosy.
Noisy.
Open mind.
Open
Open
mind.
mind.
Outgoing. Outgoing.
Outgoing.
Outgoing.
Oversensitive.
Oversensitive.
Reliable.
Reliable.
Self-assured.
Self-assured.
Sociable.
Sociable.
And stingy.
Stingy.
Let's identify. Tell me the adjectives that you know, that you recognize. Alejandro, which one do you recognize the most?
Clever.
Clever. Okay. Another one?
Another one. Sociable.
Sociable.
Ambitious. Creative. Good fun.
Good fun.
Outgoing. Reliable.
And sociable, right?
And hardworking.
Yes. What about stingy? Any idea?
No.
Okay, so you're gonna learn new adjectives here. Stingy, I will give you an example and you would understand, okay? When you bring things to your house and you go, for example, to the canteen, to the kiosk, and you eat something but you don't want to invite anybody.
Yeah, now I understand.
You don't want to share. You don't share. Do you have a friend like this? We have friends like this, don't we?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Or when we were kids, we didn't share. So that's stingy. Blunt, look at this one. Blunt. Blunt is when somebody tells you directly to your face things that probably you don't like. Okay, it's like a direct person who talks to you things without taking care of hurting you. Did you get it?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, when I tell you something that probably you don't like it, but I tell you because I am your friend, or probably I want to offend you. Another one, judgmental. It comes from the word judge. What is judge? Here, the judge. It's someone in a jury. Okay, when you go to the court, there is a jury, and it's a person who always it's qualifying, is talking about the things that you do, guys. And without knowing, I'm trying to say why you do things like this. Oh, this person is this because this person is like this because of this. I am judging people. But probably I'm not right. Okay, it's just my point of view. Oversensitive or sensitive. What do you understand by sensitive? We have two words, sensitive and sensible. Do you remember the difference between sensitive and sensible?
Sensitive, I think, is like with sentimentals, with feelings, I think.
Yeah. Sensitive when it affects your feelings. And you feel offended, or you feel very bad because somebody told you something that is, and when you are oversensitive, that's worse. And sensible, which is not here, but it's good to know, is when you want to react about something. When you want to face, you need to face a problem, and you need to react about something. Okay, those, and then impatient is easy. Self-assured is like when you consider that you are sure about something. All right, now that we know this, how do you think they are? Just an example. This lady, this girl is smiling or laughing. How do you think she is? What adjective would you say about her?
Sociable.
Sociable or outgoing, no? He's laughing. This guy is a little concentrated. What is it? What do you think about oversensitive? Look at him. He's feeling hard.
It's like he's sad.
Yeah.
So we can say that he's oversensitive.
Oversensitive. Yeah, he's been affected by something. This person who is looking through the blinds, I didn't explain this. Nosy.
Nosy.
Curious. It's not like the person who is checking you all the time, but she's curious. It's not like this guy, he's painting. I don't know. Here he's watching the time.
Impatient.
Yeah. Okay. I will show you. Tell me now what are positive and negative from these adjectives. Alejandro, positive from here.
Okay, positives. Clever, creative, good fun, hardworking, outgoing, open mind, sociable, self-assured, and reliable.
Reliable. Victor, the negative?
Impatient.
Impatient. Blunt.
Noisy. Depends of the context. Yeah, judgmental also. That's it.
And this guy?
Stingy also.
Yes, stingy. Okay. Now I will give you in the chat some words and tell me what do you think they mean. Look at your chat. These words are coming in the text. What is bossy? Any idea? Check out the chat.
Someone who likes to give orders to people.
Exactly. Someone who gives orders to people. Thank you. The other, to ignore. When you don't. When do you ignore someone? Or you are ignored? Or perfectionist, selfish, or spoiled? Selfish. You got selfish? It's a little bit similar to stingy, but
selfish means when you just want everything for you. You don't want to share with others.
Everything for you. Yeah. Spoiled or perfectionist. It's easy. Perfectionist.
A person who wants everything good, perfect.
Yeah. Spoiled. Probably you don't know spoiled. Spoil is when you when you do things wrong or your parents take care of you too much and they do whatever you want them to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, now we're going to read the text, going to share, and you're going to find the words that I just said and tell me what they mean. Okay. A second. In the text. Yeah. Let's read. Yeah. Can you read, Alejandro? I have.
Okay, teacher. Have you ever wondered why you are the way you are? What makes you different from, say, your brothers and sisters? People have asked these questions for centuries, and researchers are trying to answer them. One idea they are exploring is that the birth order influences the person we become. In general, The oldest child is described as confident, organized, dutiful, and determined to get what he or she wants. Oldest children are seen as born leaders, people pleasers, and perfectionists because they are the oldest. Their younger brothers and sisters sometimes see them as bossy or too willing to tell other people what to do. The middle child may be described as being competitive in order to get more attention. They sometimes feel that their family ignores them because they are in the middle. Because middle because middle children tend to avoid conflict. They can be flexible and easygoing. They may also be seen as secretive by members of their family. They are usually more influenced by their friends than by their family, perhaps because they get more attention from their friends. The youngest child is described as the baby of the family. They can be spoiled by their parents, who spend a lot of time with them and often give them what they want. For this reason, their brothers and sisters sometimes get jealous. Youngest children enjoy being the center of attention, and they are seen as outgoing, open-minded, and likely to take risks. What if you are an only child? Maybe many people think that a child with no brothers or sister grows up wanting lots of attention. Something something they are selfish or unwilling to share with others. But because they spend so much time around adults, they also describe as confident, determined, and responsible.
Thank you very much. Now, I would like you to complete this chart on your own, your ideas. I will show you what chart it is, like this, because we have seen four kind of behaviors, okay? The first one was the older child, in the next paragraph, the middle child, a young child, and the only one. I will send you in the WhatsApp the reading again, and you will tell me what are the characteristics of each one. All right, what are we gonna do, Victor?
Describing the different types of personality according to what type of child you are.
Perfect. Just a second. Check out in the WhatsApp. I will send you the reading in two parts, two pieces. There you are. And you have to tell me about the oldest one. There are four types, okay? What are the characteristics? You have your time, 5 minutes. Yes, guys. You can type it in the chat, one characteristic of each one. And then tell me. Yeah, right. You have written here in the chat the 4 characteristics of the behavior according to the text. Let's define each one. Victor, can you read the first one? What is the first one? Is the oldest child.
Just the oldest child.
Who is the always shy? How is the always shy?
Well, for me, the oldest child is like leaders and perfectionists. Also, we have to take in account that they used to be, for example, when parents get out of home, they used to take the responsibilities of the house to take care with her, in this case, younger brothers. So by all of these things, they used to be leaders and a little bit more responsibility, I think. Responsible.
Yeah, a little more responsible.
Yeah.
Thank you. The middle child, Alejandro, in the reading, how is the middle child?
Well, in the reading, the characteristics of the middle child is that they are competitive, they tend to avoid conflict, they are flexible and easygoing.
Yeah, exactly. They are easygoing. The young child, can you talk, Juan? The young child?
And so the young child is spoiled by the parents still. He always gets what he wants.
Wow.
Therefore, he always wants to be the center of attention, just like Louis XIV, the king's son, the Sun King. And they are more outgoing and they are likely to take risks.
Yeah. Okay. In the chat, I have 2 questions and I want to answer. The first one is, what influences in our personality according to the reading? Volunteer. What influences our personality according to the reading? Is what you just read.
I think that our birth influences in the person that we are, the order of the child that we are.
Yes. The position of the birth, the number of the birth is what the reading says, that it influences our personality. Good, Victor. And the second is, does birth order seem like a good way to describe personality? That's for you. It's an opinion. Yes or no? That's you see the question? Does the birth order seem like a good way? Is it a good way, do you think, to describe our personality? You say, I behave like this because I am the oldest. I behave like this, or I am like this because I am the youngest. Do you agree?
I think it's it helps to have a notion, but not at all. Other ideas, other facts affects in our personality. Yeah.
Okay, good. That is exactly what I was going to ask you. What other factors, look at this, what other factors affect or might affect your personality? Victor, what other factors that you were saying? Look at the chat. Tell me 1 or 2 factors that affect your personality.
Probably our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Our city and our school also. It's very important. Yeah.
Our classmates. No. And also the close friends that you have, the group of friends that you have in near you, that's around you. Right? Another, look at the other question. Explain. Hi, Alejandro.
Teacher, excuse me.
Yeah, I know
I have some internet problem.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi. Alejandro, what other factors may or might affect your personality apart from the text?
That's an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
I can say the friends.
Why?
Because, well, not friends. I mean, all the people that
Surround you.
is around you. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you are with good people, obviously you will have a good personality. But if you are with the grown people, you can, well, imitate bad habits,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't know, something like that. They can change your good habits that you had in your family, that your family taught you when you were a child. Yeah, that's what I can say about.
Yeah, so there are some things that you have learned or that you've been brought up with your parents, and then when you are growing up, you start to change these rules, this behavior that you were brought up by your parents, right? That's what you mean. And
Exactly, teacher.
yeah. And what factor might affect you now, at present? Your personality. For example, you say friends, school, neighbors, internet could be, no?
Teacher, I have an opinion about this.
Yeah, tell us.
I think in my case, Netflix series or movies.
Movies.
You know, when you watch a movie or a series, you get connection with the characters of this series or movie, and sometimes you used to live your life as these characters, no?
Yeah, you imitate.
Yeah, that's a word.
Yeah, imitate the character's life. I sometimes done that, especially when you're young. Your behavior or your personality is not formed yet, and you acquired other personalities because you are looking for exactly a model, right, in your life. You say, I want to be like this, but then suddenly you see something different. Oh, you are this model. And what can you tell me about this question? Based on your personal experience, does the information in this reading seem correct or not? Why not? You know, we're talking about the reading, but do you think this is correct or not? For example, we say personal experience. Tell me, Victor, you are the oldest, the youngest, the middle, or the lonely one?
I am the youngest. We are just me and my brother.
Is it correct information for you? Does it, have the same characteristics of you?
Probably yes, at some point, but it's not everything based on this information. There are other factors that affects this.
Okay. Alejandro, what's your position of birth?
Well, I am the oldest child, and yeah, I agree with the text.
Oh, wow.
Because sometimes I'm bossy. Also, in some occasions I want everything perfect. Yeah, I agree with the text.
Exactly, it's exactly for you.
Yeah, when I was reading, I in my mind I was saying, "Oh my God, the text is describing me."
Yeah, sometimes it does. It describes me. Wow. And it's good to know something in English. Now we're learning English because in Spanish sometimes we don't have this kind of text of investigations. Very good. And Juan, what position do you have in your family?
So I agree with my friend Victor, my friend Alejandro, by saying that this text has some accuracy by describing how the personality of someone depends on the birth order. But it's also not that accurate at a certain point, you know? Because, for example, it says that the oldest brother is dutiful. I mean, I'm not saying my older brother is not dutiful, but actually I do more at home than him. So yeah, at a certain point, it is accurate, but not 100% accurate.
Yeah. So we all have different personalities, and what the book is trying to say is that it is probable, the studies say that we belong to one of those positions of birth. And if you take a look at your brothers that you have, does it work for them too? Victor and Alejandro, it works for you. What about your brothers now that you know them very well? Victor?
Yeah, probably because my brother is like a leader, for example, in his work, and also is a perfectionist, I think. So the texts, yeah, have some relation with the reality.
Yeah. Alejandro, your brother, your younger brother?
Well, my brother, yeah, it's like the text says also. My brother is the youngest brother, the youngest child, sorry. And yeah, he is very outgoing. I don't know how, but he's very sociable. I'm not too sociable, but he is, and I don't know why. Also, he spends a lot of time with my mother, and yeah, I think.
Is he spoiled?
Again, I will say that the text is.
Is he spoiled by your parents?
Excuse. Not much.
Not too much.
But not too much.
Yeah. So do you, in general, do you consider that the book, I'm going to give you the general idea, it's correct and or is also part of it? Is it a good topic? Is it something that it will help you in your life to understand? Remember the first question? So if we say that the text summarizes or answers the question, remember what the question was? I will show you again. And what's this? We say now, why I am me? Now, do you recognize that because of the position, at some point affects your personality?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. So the
Totally.
So the writer's objective did correctly what we wanted to know about our personality. So that's at the simple view that when we took a look here, it was the family with two brothers, but the idea of or identifying our personality is something that we needed to read. Okay, So look at here, the youngest, no, the middle, or the oldest, probably both. But at some point, like I said, it's true. It's true that we are like this, and the reason why we are like this, and we have never thought about why. But it is like this. In Spanish, some people say, "Yeah, you are the middle one because no, you behave like this because you are the youngest one, or you behave like this because you are the oldest one." Our parents know this, but this investigation helps us more to know, in fact, indeed, what it means. Did you like the reading? What did you like most about the reading? Just to finish. What can you rescue for you about the reading?
The information that brings us, in this case, that the order of the bird affects our behavior. So this is good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Alejandro?
I also agree with Victor, the information, because it's something new for me. As you said, teacher, we have never asked us why Alejandro is like this, something like that. So this text is very beautiful, and I know more about why sometimes I am bossy, sometimes I am a perfectionist, something like that.
You know the reason.
Exactly.
And Juan, how did the reading help you?
So, us as teenagers are in a process where we are constantly asking ourselves how we do this, why are we like this? Why do we do this stuff? Why is our personality like this? So this text gives us an answer to that, but only from the point of view from someone who has studied probably the birth order or something like that. But yeah, it does give us an answer.
Yes. Okay. So in general, it helps us to understand why I am me, like the title, no? Why I am me. It was an incredible title. Why am I me? At the beginning, it was difficult to understand why am I me, but now we know it, which is good now after the reading. Well, that's been all for today. Thank you very much for joining to this class, and I hope to see you soon, guys.
Thank you so much, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Right. Thank you, Victor, Juan, and Alejandro. See you next week.
Okay, goodbye.